In the last video, we looked at how to create your first blog post, and we are now going to take a look at how to actually format some of the text that you've put into your blog post. So what you'll see along the top here is very much like in a word processor. You've got some very basic options for formatting your text. Firstly, what I would recommend doing is clicking on this button here, the toolbar toggle, which will then expand that and give you a couple of additional features that we're going to look at in this section or this video. So let's just go ahead and look at some of these features. So we've got the bold. So if you want to make text bold, simply press the bold button. And next to that, we've got the italic option. So now we've got a bold piece of text, an italic piece of text. And if you want to take that off, just simply highlight it and then select it again. Just like using Word or any other word processor. So let's preview that. So there we go, that's the first line is now in bold and the second line is in italics. You can also underline text by clicking on the underline button there. And you can also create you can also color the text. So let's make this text red like that, and then click on preview changes to see that again. I'll refresh this page. And now we've got red underlined and italic text there. So formatting text in WordPress could not be any easier. It's incredibly easy to do. It's very much like using a word processor. The other option there is strike through if you wanted to use that. A couple of more things that they got on here is you've got bulleted list. So, and to make a new line, just press enter. And then you've got a numbered list, like that. Okay, and then you can insert a horizontal line by clicking on this button here. So there's a horizontal line. And you can also add what is called a block quote. So this will stand out a little bit more than the rest of the text on the page. So I'm just going to type in here, this is a block quote. Okay, so let's just select that and then make that a block quote. Okay, and then let's preview that, and then we're going to look at some of the other formatting that we've got here. So there we have our bullet list, our horizontal line, our numbered list, and our block quote there. So that's highlighting a little bit more. So when you're writing a blog post and there's a headline or there's some piece of text you want to put in there that people can see, because in reality, when people read blog posts, they tend to do a lot of skimming. So if there's something you want to make sure they see, it's good to put it in that or in a header, which we're going to be looking at in the next couple of videos. Okay, and a couple more things that we can do here in our blog post is we can format it to the left like this is. So just keep it like that, and then if I just copy that and make a new line, and then if we want that to be centered, just click on the align center, and then that'll be center aligned text, and then right aligned text. So if I click there, that's that. And we can also put in special characters. So if we wanted to put in a character that's not normally on our keyboard, we can click this box here, and then we can go through and we can put anything on there. So let's just put a heart on there for the sake of it. And then if you want to, another way of removing formatting is to select it and then simply click on the clear formatting button there. So that's some of the main features. We can indent text, etc. You can play around with this as much as you like. Make sure you get yourself accustomed to it and get used to using it, because you're going to be using it a lot to create your websites. So let's just quickly update that and have a quick look at what we got here. Okay, where's our text down here? Let's update that again. Close that. That's our preview, that's why. And then go to view post, and then we have our text like that. Okay. And one last thing to show you in formatting text is if I just get rid of all of this and imagine that we're going to have a bit more text in there. So I've just got some Latin copy copied in. If we use this button here, this is the justify button, so that will then make all of the text go in line to the edges of the or the margins of the page like that. So if we put in a couple of paragraphs, okay, that's as opposed to it being left justified. So I'll show you the difference. Refresh the page. Okay, so hopefully that's giving you an idea of how to format text. In the next video, we're going to be looking at creating and using header tags within our text and our blog post copy.